Hare Krishna everyone. Hope you had a lovely day. Welcome to Soma Vedic Astrology channel. Today we will discuss about the placement of 11th lord in the 12th house. What do you mean by the Lord of the House in Vedic astrology? Now, each planet has got a responsibility of handling either one or two houses. So, this planets become the Lord of those houses. Now, look at this table to see which planet is the Lord of which zodiac sign. So, if you see this table, Mars is the Lord of two zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio. Venus is the lord of two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. So, in this way, each of the planet has gotten a department to handle either one or two zodiac signs. Now let us try to understand that with an example. Now, for example, if in your chart third lord is in the fourth house, so how you conclude whether third lord is in fourth house? So if you see, this is the first house where 12 is written, this is the second house where 1 is written, and this is the third house where 2 is written. Now what is 2? If we have a look at the table, then 2 is nothing but the Taurus zodiac sign. And who is the lord of Taurus zodiac sign? It is Venus. Okay, so what you will say then, lord of the third house is Venus. Okay, because it is the lord of the Taurus zodiac sign. And but where is Venus placed? Now Venus is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart. So this is how you will conclude that third lord is in the fourth house. So today we will check the placement of 11th lord in the 12th house, but before that I have already made a detailed video on both 11th house as well as the 12th house. Please go and check that out before proceeding with this video. Also, a small disclaimer, please note that this is a general prediction depending only on the placement of lords in a specific house. Accurate results will only come after considering the zodiac sign, planets, dignity of the planets, retrogression, combustion, aspects, nakshatra, ascendant, shadbal, conjunction, and your running time period, which is Mahadasha and Antardasha. Now, 11th lord going into the 12th house. The 11th house is a Upachya house. That means that initially there will be struggles, but as and when over the time period when you gain experiences, things are definitely going to improve because 11th lord is going into a Dushtana house. There is bound to be troubles, losses, expenses, in the initial phase of life, but you have to take experience from that and move ahead because things will improve with time. 11th house is a karma house. It shows your desires and ambitions. And 12th house is a moksha house. Okay, it's a part of moksha house which, wants to move towards the liberation, spiritual part of life. So maybe there will come a point in life where you might have a desire, ambition to move towards the spiritual aspects of life. Now, 11th lord going into the 12th house is going two places away. We all know that anything which goes two places away, it shows, wealth related things, because second house is the house of accumulated wealth. So 11th house is the income house, and okay, it is going two places away, which means you can earn good income by investing the salary or profits whatever you're getting. So for investing point of view, this is a good placement. Now, 11th lord going into the 12th house, this is a form of daridra yoga. So it can cause, financial crunch during the respective time period, respective mahadasha and antardasha. But it is there is no need to worry on this. After you experience the struggles in this time period, then things are going to eventually turn out better. This doesn't show poverty, for the rest of the life. Now, 11th lord is your income maker, it is your profit maker, and 12th house, it is the house of secrecy. So, there is a possibility that you might earn your income from doing some form of secret activity or working behind the scenes, or you might have some hidden source of income which you are not comfortable to share with the public. So, even it is possible that you might not have even shared that with your own family members. 11th lord is your income and profit maker, and 12th house is the house of foreign distant lands, unknown lands. So you might expect to gain income or profits from the foreign lands. So what we are doing right now is we are just trying to, just by understanding this one placement, we are trying to understand how you can earn money, what are the possible ways in which you can earn money. So which one of this exactly will happen, we need to see multiple other things. There is also possibility that this with the same combination, let's say earlier you were doing, let's say you are working in some organization, and then there is some event happening, and then let's say maybe you're starting earning from spirituality. So this combination can show, now we are seeing multiple things. It is possible you can earn from one of the source, or two or more of the sources which we are discussing right now. So now let's move on to the next one, which is 11th lord is your income and profit maker, and 12th house, it shows some form of isolated place, restricted place. So you might expect to gain income or profits by doing some research work at some isolated or restricted place. 11th lord is your income maker, profit maker, and 12th house shows bed pleasures. So you might expect to gain income or profits from bed pleasures. 11th lord is your income and profit maker. 11th lord also shows MNCs, large organizations, and 12th house is the house of foreign lands. So you might expect to gain income or profits by working at a large organization in a foreign land, or it is also possible that in your native land you are working in a large organization which is not an maybe the native organization, it is an international organization. So even this combination also can be seen from this placement. Now 11th lord is your income maker, profit maker, and 12th house, it shows hospitals, prisons, ashrams, isolated places. So you may expect to gain your income or profits from any of this areas, from hospitals, prisons, ashrams, monasteries, isolated places. So this placement shows income from these areas. Now 11th lord is your income and profit maker, and 12th house, it shows it 12th house shows sleep. It shows the dreams that you see in sleep. It shows your imagination, your subconscious mind. So there is a possibility that you might gain income or profits by doing some form of work which requires your active imagination, which requires your creativity. Most of the fantasy writers, script writers, film writers, where you know active imagination is needed, most of these people have this kind of a placement. Also there is a possibility that in your sleep one day you get some form of dream, and that turns out to be kind of a change maker. So even this is possible. Now 11th lord is your income and profit maker, and 12th house is the house of spirituality. So you might expect to gain income or profits by doing work related to spirituality. 11th lord is gains, and 12th house is the house of spirituality. So as we already discussed earlier, that there might come a point, now it depends on the dashas which you are running, we don't know when it will come, but definitely by seeing the timings there will be, some point where you may be inclined to move towards the spiritual path. 11th lord shows, entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial ability. And 12th house, it is it shows hospitals, retreat places. So you might be an entrepreneur, having business related to meditation centers, retreat centers, hospitals, prisons, mental asylums, etc. 11th lord, is a genie. 11th lord, is responsible for, the fulfillment of our desires, for wish fulfillment. And 12th house is the house of foreign land. So the wish fulfiller is, going and sitting in the house of foreign land. So your wishes might get fulfilled, whatever your wishes are might get fulfilled in foreign lands. Now 11th lord, it shows gains and wish fulfillment. And 12th house is also the house of bed pleasures. So, in the scriptures it is written that this combination can, have has the potential to have one or, more partners or affairs or multiple marriages. Okay. And since 12th house also is a, a house of secrecy, it can also show secret affairs and scandals. We need to see more details for it though. 11th lord is the, it shows elder siblings. And 12th house is the house of hospitals. 12th house shows expenses. So there is a possibility of, some health issue which might come to your elder sibling, and you might need to bear, some of the hospital bills and medical expenses of elder siblings. Now, 11th lord is the elder sibling, and 12th house shows foreign land. So, there is a possibility that elder sibling might settle in foreign lands. 11th lord, is the lord of gains, and 12th house, it shows bed pleasures. So, as we already discussed, there is a possibility of multiple marriages. You might be sensual in nature. 11th lord shows your friends and network circle, and 12th house, it shows bed pleasure, secrecy. So there is a possibility of multiple relationships, but with whom? From, people who are part of your friend circle. And there is a possibility that some of these relationship will be secret in nature, because 12th house is the house of secrecy. 11th lord shows your friends and network circle, and 12th house shows foreign land. So maybe, at one point of time you might have friends from foreign lands. 11th lord shows income, it's the income maker. And 12th house shows laws. Okay. So there will be some situation in your life, some, based on the transit when it will happen, but there is a possibility of income loss. Okay. Possibility to earn income which will require more efforts, or there will be some challenging situation definitely which will come at least once. Okay, wherein you would be forced to leave job, either due to office politics or false allegations, or due to some difficult circumstance wherein you have no say. 11th lord shows your network circle, and 12th house, it is a house of loss. So you might like to live alone. You are not really the social type of a person, you don't like to mingle much. You might have a network circle, but your inner liking is to be alone, in a secluded environment, and just do your work and enjoy the peaceful environment. 11th lord shows your friends, and 12th house is a house of loss. So this combination shows loss of friends. So it can be because you like to live more in a secluded environment, peaceful, in solitude. So lack of touch can be a factor with which there will be, little separation from friends. Or it can also show that, friends turning into a secret enemy at one point of time. 11th lord shows friends and network circle, and 12th house is a house of expenses. So you might have a comparatively, compared to you, your friend circle might be rich, influential, okay, or maybe extravagant or splurgy. Now, 11th lord is sitting in the 12th house, is giving its direct seventh aspect on the sixth house of deaths, diseases, and enemies. So this shows that during the Mahadasha Antadasha of this lords, expenses you can expect on either you are repaying some form of loan, maybe a house loan, car loan, any loan, or your expenses might be on the hospital bills or lawyer bills, because sixth house, it shows the debts, it shows diseases, it shows enemies. Now for what purpose you are going to take debt, for that we need to see the condition of sixth house and the sixth lord. But definitely you can expect some form of loan repayment or hospital bill or a lawyer bill during this time period. I will in future make separate videos with different type of planets as the 11th lord and the 12th house. If you have this placement in your chart, please do mention your experiences in the comment section. I hope you guys must have liked the video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Also, please do let me know in the comment section below what more videos would you like to see. Thank you.